Hello, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Hey, everybody. We here. Oh, can you come in? Is it not you coming?
Oh.
Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. We are here today. Again.
Hello.
Hey. So we got to get off this so we can see them. I guess we're just going to wait till some more people come on. We're coming on different StreamYards today. So we just wait for some more people to show up. And you may hear my dog whining. I'm so sorry about this.
Let me see if it's
It's gonna make it short.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm. When you do like that, it's gonna make it short
for everybody. It'll be like that when they see it.
It's gonna go wide for everybody this way. We're trying to see how we can make it a little bit better for everybody. Ooh. If you're coming on, could you just give us say your names or give a thumbs up or something that you're up here? Yeah. There we go. Get this last time, Kim.
There we go.
So I don't not do no stuff like this. Hey, how you doing today? How are you? Hey, Ryan. How you doing, lady?
Oh, Lord. Hi, everybody. Hello. Thanks for joining. Happy Sunday. So while we are waiting for everybody to come on, let me do a quick story time real quick. Let me tell y'all what happened today. I was sitting there scrolling TikTok, right? And maybe it's just me, okay? Maybe it's just me, but you tell me if it was just me, okay? So this little platforms that we be on, right? You know, TikTok, whatever, you know, Facebook, whatever. It's designed, okay? Like when you hit the little live button, it's designed to connect, collaborate, you know, with people. You know, you don't just hit live just to like sit up there and talk to yourself. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me. But anyway, you know, so I'm scrolling and somebody is on the live, doing a live with a whole bunch of products behind them, right? So maybe it's just me, you know, I'm just like, you know, maybe they selling this stuff, okay? So I'm like, okay, the homegirl is selling this stuff. I said, you know, so I put in the chat box. It's my first time seeing it, right? So I said, so are you selling this? How much is it? So homegirl's like, I don't sell it. I don't sell nothing on this live. Oh, okay, so along with other people, right? There's other people that's their first time scrolling, so they asking the same question, right?
That'd be a good idea, though.
What?
Did you just bring something?
Yeah, it's story time because it really pissed me off. I'm gonna tell you. So she got a whole attitude. So what I'm saying, this is my whole point, okay, that I'm making. If you're gonna get on a platform to go live with people all around the world, and you're going to sit in front of a whole wall of products that you know you're not even selling or using, why sit in front of them? And then why have a whole attitude when somebody asks you a question? Are you selling them? I'm trying to teach my students about external and internal feelings, okay? Character traits, how to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't taught that, come on now, don't get on this platform in front of the whole world and do something and you don't know how to express yourself. But anyway, back to the point. So I'm like the D word, and I'm like, gosh, girl, calm down, okay? So other people asking her the same thing, okay? Now, this is a whole wall full of stuff, okay? Not just a couple of products, a whole wall full of stuff. As you see, I'm worked up about it. But anyway, so I'm sitting and I'm just looking at it. So I'm like, So I said, well, what's going on there? Now she's talking to me. So some other people like, well, I'm new here. So are you selling this stuff? So here she goes. People, you must be new. So another girl got in and was like, oh, yeah, I am new. Well, D, you know, everybody like really getting offended by her. Like, sis, calm down. Like, you up here, it's something is triggering you. All right, like, what's your problem? So she get mad. You can't be getting mad with me because you new on my live. Carry on, move around, sis. Go. I'm pretty
your
sure
live.
on her live. You the one live.
Oh my God.
You the one that want people to come up here and connect with you, boo. So why you mad? I said, girl, go somewhere. I was livid. But anyway, that was like a little story time. I just wanted to let you guys know if you're gonna get up here, just like me and Tanisha, we getting up here, if we're gonna get up here and talk to ourselves, then we don't even have to push the little live button. You hear what I'm saying?
I know that's right, but we want to get up here and tell y'all what we be talking about.
You
Yeah,
know,
good time sometimes.
If I'm gonna get mad because you asked me what we
pleasure.
up here to do, then what we up here for? So we really need to like come in terms with our emotions, learn when and how to use and respond to things. You know what I'm saying? Somebody really got to sit down and teach us these things. You know, but anyway, I'm taking time.
No, y'all go ahead and talk. You know, this is just us two. I mean, it's just emotion time. Today is Sunday.
I'm telling you,
hate this
that kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I was like, sis, get it together, boo. You up here and you push live and you wanted people to come and connect with you. You can't get mad because somebody asks you what you doing with all this stuff behind your back.
All she gotta do is just change her product line. But don't change her product, change her background.
Sis, sit somewhere else, boo.
Change her background. That's all you gotta do.
Honey, I was like, girl.
I know. I gotta make sure this
you better calm your head down up here. And you don't gotta worry about blocking me because I'm going, honey. I'm gonna scoot to the left.
I know that's
I'm
right.
not interested anyway. But anyway, hey guys, happy Sunday again. Glad you're here.
Hey, but we couldn't play the music like we want to on the Facebook thing.
So I just figured I'd tell you a story since we couldn't play the music.
We can't play music. I guess we can. Well, you scared too? You didn't try it.
I could sing. They can't block.
They can't block. They can't block a StreamYard.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, well we just do. How's everybody doing? Come on in. We got some more people that's watching. Just tell us how you doing. Hello, how are you? Whatever. Kia had a storyline. Of course, she started, and I had a story too. I got up this morning. I felt like kind of wobbly. So we're in a different location today. So is that bothering you in your way?
I don't know. I'm
you
good.
Sure?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So, I've been resting most of the day, and for people that know me, know I move a lot, and I think I probably struck a vertigo or something today. So I'm trying to stay as local as I can. But we thank everybody for coming on with us today. We're trying to give people a little bit more time to come on. Someone say something, talk to us, give us some heads up. Ryan, how was your weekend? What you had going on this weekend? Who else is up here? We can't see. If you up here on Facebook, hey Danielle, how are you? Good to have you up here with us today. If you on Facebook, we see y'all on Facebook. We up here streaming from Facebook, YouTube, and my personal Facebook page. Did you tag it on yours?
No. On Facebook, all I did was tell people how to come live.
Okay.
To go on a tag and come on this end.
Yes, we asked y'all to tag and share. We got a good topic we'll talk about today. And I know that my sis was talking about her product. She sells Mary Kay products. She does a good job. Look at that. I told her I didn't feel like doing it to my head today. I'm not going to take this hat off because I'm not going to scare the heck out of nobody on live. Hey, good. I know I want to scare nobody on live today. Look at my sis. She then came with me and wrapped her hair like an Angel Mama. But it looks cute. See how she got it? I mean, she could just put something up there and be going on with it, girl.
When she said she wasn't going to do her hair, I said, me neither.
And y'all don't do my hair anyway, but you know what I'm saying? I just couldn't do it. I couldn't, like I was standing up like I was getting weak. You know, not weak, but like wishy-washy, like your head full of water or something. So then she came and said, have you had vertigo? I was like, yeah, I've had it before. So and maybe that's what it is. And then this weather is changing a lot too. Mm-hmm. So it has a lot to do. I think it may have to do a lot to do with this weather. So on that note, let's see. Danielle, you said you're good today. Good, girl. That's good. Ryan, you said restful. Went out for walking at Fort Margot. Oh, wow. That was about it. It's nice over there.
It is.
That's what that beach at you was talking about.
That was
yes.
That's who I went with. I went with Ryan.
Yeah,
it was so nice. Oh my gosh, we really got to go back.
I think it's called some kind of Paradise Island or something beach over there.
Yes, I loved it.
Yes,
that's a really good area.
It is, and a lot of people don't know about it, so that's a good one right there. Try to keep it as secluded as you can, but you can't do that too good. Yes, we're doing okay, Danielle. We're doing good. We ain't hollering about nothing yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh yeah, it's good, and it's not open yet. I know. I wanted to book something there a little bit a while back, but I couldn't. They told me I had to wait a little bit. But when I sign a book, I got to go ahead and do it. Another place over there in Hampton is called Mango Mango. Have you been there before?
Never heard of it.
You been to Mango Mango before, Ryan? That's a good place. I like that. It's in downtown Hampton. It's real good.
I need to
It's nice.
I need to try that out. I'm just ready to go to a lot of different new places. I can't wait for it to get warm either, Ryan. For springtime to kick on in and just lay back and enjoy some things.
Yes, it's done.
Oh my God, today is going to be really good. The topic is really, really, I can't wait to hear what T has to say about it.
If I could get it together, that's probably why, on Sundays, we have our days, and this is a good topic that we had a discussion, something similar to this last week. And I had a conversation with a young lady and, a gentleman about something about our topic tonight, and it really sparked me. So that's probably why I don't feel good all the time. Because anytime you got something good going on, some always want to jump in your way and try to mess your plans up. But that's okay. We're gonna talk about this tonight.
Yeah.
And I guess how we gonna start off, like,
well, the way we're gonna start. Well, everybody up here know who we are, but if you're gonna look at us in the replay and you don't know who we are, I'm Shakia. Okay, and
I'm Tanisha. I'm your co-host, Tanisha. We're with Tanisha and Shakia on Sundays.
Yes. And thank y'all for joining us who are here, who's going to be in a replay.
Yes.
This is a really good show. It's coming together. I'm really excited about it. I'm thankful for everybody who is really supporting this. Okay? Because it's really getting good. Last week we talked about refocusing. We had to refocus. We had to bring it together, and it's coming together. Sometimes we do have to hit that restart button. Okay? Because we find ourselves like... getting off track a little bit. So that's in our personal lives, at work, with friendships, whatever. Just in our own, just anything. You just have to restart. Hit the restart button, refocus, bring it all back together. That's what we had to do. That's what we talked about last week. And that's going to bring it all in to this week, tying things in. And the question is, are you healed? Or are you fixed? When I sat back and thought about that, T, when we talked about it, when you sent that to me yesterday, I was thinking about it, I said, well, Dad, you got to really, really think about that thing a little bit deeper, because it'll make you think, gosh, are they almost like the same thing? Until you sit back and you think about it like, am I healed or am I fixed? Healed or fixed? When something is fixed, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, come on then, come on. I'm ready.
When something is fixed, it's like, unmovable. You can't move it. It's fixed. If you think about the word fixed.
Okay.
And then if you healed from something. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really sit back and think about it. And then you think about the definitions of the two words.
Two words. That's right.
So come on, I'm gonna let you start off.
Okay. All right.
Y'all be thinking about those two words, healed and fixed.
Okay.
Let it resonate.
Yes. Okay, guys. We're gonna need y'all to come in and chime in and conversate with us too, because like I said, we're women, we talk about real situations and real issues. Okay. So when I was talking about healed and fixed, okay, first I was saying about heal, or maybe I should have said fix first. I'm gonna put it like this: we all go through different situations, whereas as family, relationships, jobs, illnesses, sickness. Help me out. What else going on? Just life in general. Things that go on with life. Sometimes in the things that go on in life, we have a hard time trying to figure out what's going on. And I guess what I can say, just to break it down so I can get it to the point, is that things in life return us a certain way on our emotions. And if we don't get our emotions in play, right? Like kids start off with emotions today. If we don't get our emotions in play, sometimes our feelings can get hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's all in emotions. Then sometimes our feelings can get crushed. Sometimes what else, our feelings can get wounded. Not only our feelings, but these are feelings. Our feelings can get wounded, we get misunderstood. And there are things that are emotionally that need to be either fixed or healed. Okay. When I'm thinking about somebody being injured and being healed, I'm just going to use that as an analogy. Okay. You go get in a car accident. Okay. You either get cut, scratched, bruised, crushed up, what else? Pained or anything. Over the course of time, it did not internally hurt you. You didn't get anything internally out you. It was on the outside of you. So those things are things that people can see on the outside. Ooh, somebody can see those bruises and things on the outside. So the things on the outside are displayed to other people, but they're not internal. So it doesn't really get all the way deep into you. Okay. So those things can be healed. A bruise can be healed. Okay, I have these dark spots under my eyes, which comes from my iron being low in the weather. But I guess what? During the spring and the summer, you're not going to see that. So those things are going to be removed. They're going to be healed. My skin is going to come back right. I can stay up the cut. And then eventually what will happen, my body will regenerate itself and those heals will be wounds. Those wounds will be healed. They're healed from the inside out on things that people can see. But when you're being fixed, when I said about fixed, it means something is broken. And what I mean by that is that sometimes we go through things in life that we've been bruised so much, we've been hurt so much, we've been stabbed so much, we've been cut so much that it goes past the hurt. Now it's become embedded into your spirit and something is broken. So that's my ontology about the heal and the fix. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can heal from something that's not going to take you long to heal from if you let the process go the way it's supposed to. But when you're broken for something, you can be healed. Okay, all right, I got a stab that went right here in my arm. But I try to do it myself. I really need to go to the ER because it's a little further than what I thought. It's deeper than that. So even though it's healing from the outside, the inside is not healed. It's not fixed. It needs to be repaired. I need to go in there and get some stitches on the inside, not just cover a Band-Aid up. So just because you may be healed, you still may need to be fixed from the situation that's going on in your life. So that's my thing about being healed and being fixed. Sometimes we have situations that have hurt us so bad. Like I said, we're just broken, we're shattered. And back to what we were saying last week, get refocused. What took you off your focus? Sometimes you get taken off your focus so long that it is the underlying condition that's causing it. Right. You ask why we keep going back to these certain things. Okay, wait, we done got healed from that. But daggone, got healed from this situation. But guess what? It's the same situation, new place. Same situation, new person. I thought we was finished that. Yeah, we finished that one, but you got another one coming right behind you. So all in term, come on, let's conversate with that tonight, y'all. Because this is some things that we need to really get over, and not get over, but get. And that's what we need to stop saying. We need to stop getting over stuff and get healed from stuff, get fixed from stuff. Talk about these issues that's going on so we can be a better whole person. Right. We want to be in connection with different people. Some must want different things. Some must want better jobs. But you can't get over the simple fact of what hurt you on your other job. Okay, are you healed from that? Or is it the point of fact that you need to go back to school to get what you need to do? Get fixed for it. You know what I'm saying? The different delays that's causing us to not be able to have what we want. Some of us want different relationships, or we want to be in a marriage, or we want to be in a friendship, or whatever. But like she said, these attitudes, we have to fix those things. We have to find out what the problem is so we can fix those so it can be better, not only for the other people, for ourselves. Right. So that's what I had. Anybody got anything to say? Got something? Come on in, y'all. Come on in.
I totally agree. And when I think about what we go through and we deal with, I think about mental health. And it's a gift. Our mental health and all those things are a gift from God. Yes. I'm not the overly spiritual person. Okay. Those who know me close to me know that. Okay. But when I think about it, we equipped with it. He gave us it. Mm-hmm. Okay. He anointed us with it. It's a gift. He gifted us all the parts, our heart, our brain, all of these things. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what do you do with it? What you do with it is up to you.
That's right.
Okay. So how do we get from broken to fixed to healed? Mm-hmm. It's through prayer. Okay. So you gave us all these things, God. Mm-hmm. You gave me this brain, this heart, all of these things that I got to deal with when I go through all of these things, when that breaks me, that, you know, I have to deal with all these feelings. You gave me all these things. So how can I, because I can't tolerate, or I don't know how to deal with these problems, mm-hmm. because mm-hmm. now I deal with anxiety, mm-hmm. because I don't know how to handle what I'm going through. So God, help me. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to you. Can you help me figure out how to deal with this stuff? You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to you because you blessed me with all of these gifts.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So through prayer, I feel like if I submit my issues to you, mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
I got to submit it just like a paper. I got to submit my issues to you and wait so that you can bless me extensively with what I need to get through from broken to fixed to healed. Mm-hmm. And that's how I can view these things, because that's the only way is through prayer. That's the only way. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey April, hey Tasha.
That's the only way, because that is why mental health is so major now, because we go through so many things and we don't know how to move from one level of broken to get to a level of fixed, mm-hmm. to finally get to that level of being healed.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? But they say, you know, well, hey, well, God, you're the one that gave me this brain. You're the one that gave me this heart. You're the one that gave, these are all gifts from you. Mm-hmm. You know, so help me to learn how to deal with these things that you have given me. So when I do go through these situations, I'll know, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm blaming. It's not a blame game, but I just don't know how to get through these situations. Mm-hmm. If you know what I'm saying.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I can understand what you're saying. That'll cut you off. But like last week, like you said, sometimes we try to figure out what things is, but it comes with a thought.
Right.
And it's like, we got to try to take control of our thought. Like we tell the kids, you got to have self-control. But we can tell, it's the same thing we tell our kids, it applies to us the same way. Mm-hmm. We are human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to fall. We're going to, you know, those things are going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, we're going to make mistakes. But it's like, okay, like you said, how do we gain control over what we're doing?
Right.
And that is so hard. And anything that anybody goes through is, how do we gain control mm-hmm. over some of these things that we can't do? Right. Not like we're out here killing nobody. We, you know, mm-hmm. we're not robbing, stealing, mm-hmm. and any of those things. But just in general in life, how do we gain control over some of these things that we just sometimes don't have no control over? Mm-hmm. You know, our mind is something else. We cannot control some of these thoughts that come in our mind sometimes, mm-hmm. because we live in a world where everybody has their own opinion about mm-hmm. stuff. We listen to what people say every day. We see how people dress every day. You know, I got a teenage daughter. Oh my God, this girl, she done got a whole tattoo on her arm. It's like, what the hell's going on with you? And she get in the car and go everywhere she want to go. It's okay, then she'll come back and tell us what she went to. Like, you did what? And who told you to do all that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got their own thought. Mm-hmm. But we have to be so careful. Excuse the noise, they're walking back. We have to be so careful, because what would normally happen is, if we don't be careful, we'll shift them into something else while they're, like Kid said, mm-hmm. while you're trying to go through what you're doing, you will shift them into something mm-hmm. else. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I don't want to do, because sometimes we're trying to find what's the best thing for us, and we'll get shifted. Mm-hmm. When people start making judgment, mm-hmm. when you start making judgment on people about certain things, you don't know, just because you see something on the outside, you see these wounds on the outside of people, you don't know what these people have internally on the inside. Mm-hmm. They got to deal with mm-hmm. over top of all these band-aids, or over top of all these, pain things that, you know, stuff you just don't know.
But you really just got to be okay with changing the history. Mm-hmm. Changing the patterns.
Yeah.
You have to just wait and just let that resonate. just changing the history. You will change your pain and your suffering and all of that mess that we go through if you just be okay with changing the pattern.
That's it.
Okay? Changing the pattern.
It has to be. I mean,
you are in control. We are in control of our own lives. Like, really?
Yes.
Like, nobody, I don't call you and tell you, hey, girl, when you tell up, go to work tomorrow. You know, when you tell up, go to work. What you eat? Go eat. Do that. You know, nobody calls us every morning and tell us to get our tail up and go to work. We're grown. Nobody tells you to be a wife. Nobody tells you to go to work and do what you're supposed to do. Nobody calls us as grown-ups and tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying? You are in control of your life. We have to let that resonate.
Mm-hmm.
You are in control of this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So everything that happens to you, it's your own doing. Other than, you know, the freak stuff, like the accidents and, you know, the stuff that we can't control.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? But the things that we can, this is our own doing. This is our life.
Yes.
You know, so we can really, it boils down to understanding your own growth. And when you understand your own growth, you control all of this.
Yeah. Let's see what Ryan's talking about. Can you read it? Let me see. Yes, I think you said prayer. Help me out, man. She got a light over here.
Yes, I think prayer is fine. But I know I had to really look at myself in the mirror and realize a lot of shame, guilt, and trauma. Woo! Ding, ding. Even reparenting myself and lifting myself up when I felt like I should have been in my childhood. Also, shedding the societal conditioning. I released everything that just didn't make sense to me, setting boundaries, loving yourself more than anyone else. Yeah.
Thank you.
Major. And like I tell you guys, I don't even mind it. Like, I'm 40 now. It was 38 when I decided, you know what? Really realizing who Shakira really was. 38. So only 2 years ago, you know, making that decision to really come to terms with who I really was, you know, and really trying to understand what my growth really was, really coming to terms with that. So all of this, Ryan, yes, all of this resonates with me. And it's fine. I'm good with that. You know, I'm not ashamed of that at all. But I had to walk away. All of this, that what you're saying speaks to me, because I so often look back on my childhood and wish and hope and pray. And I've just been living there. Oh my God.
Girl.
Living in there, living in that pain, missing things, wishing and hoping and praying and looking back, just keeps looking back. But you know what? I had to make a decision that I just can't, it's gone. It's over. It's done with.
And we can't keep looking back anymore.
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. Absolutely. And there's so many people out here that share that same story, shares that same story. But you know what? Life, we about to live because we have to really we have to tear ourselves apart from that so that we can move on. And that is part of our healing. That is our testimony for so many women out here.
It is, because, and if we don't come and share these things with other women, people think they're the only one going through this. You're not the only one going through this. You're not the only one that's had a break in life. You're not the only one that had a smack in your face. You're not the only one that had this. A lot of women going through this. That's what it's called when they say you coming out your teenage years. You're going into your early 30s, your midlife. I mean, whatever that break is right there. Then you get in your 50s, you're going into your change in lifestyle or whatever. You know, there are different stages in our lives. You know what I'm saying? And we have to, like she said, we have to let go of some of these things. Me personally, when people would tell you all the time, I put everything in my kids. They'll stop my whole everything. Anything I plan I want to do, if them kids need something, I'm stopping my whole thing. I ain't go to Hawaii when my girlfriend asked me to go. Then this and that. Kia and them asked me to go to Miami. I ain't go to Miami. My girlfriend
just was this close to going. Yes. I was like, girl, come on.
This the kicker. One of my good friends from 20 years ago got married in Barbados. And I had an opportunity to go, and I did not go. I was sick as a dog yesterday when I woke up, and that girl wedding was ready to come on. I was like, I should be waking up in Barbados. Come on, Tanisha. You know what I'm saying? Not that I couldn't afford to go. I could afford to go. You know, the opportunity was there. But because when my mom was growing, here you go, excuse. And excuse no more. That's something that whenever went on in your lifetime, when your mom was here, she did this for me. My daughter had to tell me, Mom, if you don't go ahead and live. Like I told you, I said a couple of weeks ago, when I went to them funerals, I said, if I don't live, I'm going to die. So, that's one thing for sure. You either going to wake up or you're going to be dead. I have to live my life. We have to enjoy the best we can, but we can't allow these hurts and these pains and these, things of our past or either things in our future or our right now that we have to let go of, keep us from living, keep us from being happy, keep us from doing the things we need to do. We cannot let this stuff keep us back anymore. And I guess what we're trying to say is how are we going to move away from it?
You'll know, but it's a conscious decision. And I could tell when I made that decision because everything around me, my whole environment started to change. Like the things I started to watch started to change. The stuff I started reading was changing. My friends started changing. My environment started changing. The songs I was listening to started changing. The TV shows you'll know when you're transitioning from hurt and pain to being fixed, to being healed.
That's right.
You'll know when you are transitioning from one level to the next because everything around you will start changing and you will not have you won't give a care in the world. No apologies. You know what I'm saying? You won't even care. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna matter.
Like, it's not even gonna matter. You're going to look up and you're going to realize that I ain't talked to her in years. Like, girl, everything around
what in the world it was about.
Yeah. You understand? You're going to look up and everything around you has changed. Your whole environment will change. And you're going to start being around people who are healed. You're going to start going places with people who are healed. You're going to start looking at TV shows and following pages on Facebook about people who are healed. You're going to start looking. Everything around you is going to be about stuff that is going to manifest your life because that's who you are now.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's when you know that you are transitioning from one thing to the next. Your whole conversation is going to change.
And that's one thing I learned too. I've noticed is that it's okay, Lord, help me so I can understand what I'm doing. And that's okay. Let me bag out of some things I'm doing. And when I start backing out of some things, the people that you attract, you start attracting because like you said, you have all these gifts inside of you anyway, but sometimes they're just not used the right way.
Right.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? You can buy a bottle, empty bottle, buy stuff on Amazon. You put anything in the bottles you want to, but it's the label you put on it for what you're going to say.
Yeah.
That's it. You can buy any type of bottle you want to, any type of container, whatever you want to. All it is a container. But what you put your product in there is the label that go on it. Look at all these. I keep doing it like my head is.
Yeah, that's why I keep doing it because it's like you looking like
look like this. It's whatever you put in it. You go to my son loves wine. We done got into wine and everything, so you're gonna see a whole lot of this stuff coming from me in a minute. Okay, he loves looking at the labels. I went to the wine store, I bought 3 bottles of wine back. We don't drink alcohol like that. We don't drink wine, but he's so fascinated with the shapes and how the packaging is.
Right.
He's not concerned about what the content is because he don't like it. But he's concerned about how it looks. And one thing I can say about that, sometimes when you around people, they ain't concerned about what's in you all the way. They want to be surrounded by how you look.
Right.
But when you become healed and you become whole and you become fixed, not only when you be around people that's concerned about how your outside look, when you start opening your mouth and you pop that bottle up and put it on that thing, They want to see what you taste like.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you would know if you healed or not.
Mm-hmm.
When you drink, you put that wine. It's supposed to say sweet. It's supposed to sweet on the outside, and you tart and bitter. Oh, they don't like that kind right there. Your package is not right. You know what I'm saying? Your package is called it's deceiving. And not only you deceiving it them, but you lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? We be packaged so upright and stuff don't even taste good. I had a drink when I first came in. And I didn't feel all that well.
Because I like my wine. I don't like sweet wine.
You don't like sweet wine?
Now, that's just like talking about the real. I know what she's talking about. If we talk about real wine, just talking about, it all depends on what you taste. I don't like sweet drinks. I like, so it all depends on your taste.
On your taste. You're right. You're absolutely right.
But if we're talking about people don't like,
People don't like wines and food too. They like this candy. Mine's is mango, yours with something else.
What was mine?
Mango, okay.
Fruit punch.
What kind was that?
Fruit punch.
It's just like that.
But you're right. You're deceiving. You're deceiving to people.
And sometimes, just like I was saying, I had a drink when I came in. I had to get my energy drink up. I ain't drink, I didn't pop that. I ain't even drank it. I feel a little bit better already. Kia bought these Jolly Ranchers. I put that in. It makes me feel okay. But this is what I wanted to say. I take lemon, but I don't feel that well. And lemon, alkalines and pump me up. So that's how I'm gonna put the lemon inside my energy drink. Okay, I thought it would be a good pair. Girl, I sipped that stuff. If I would have drunk that, I would have not been able to finish this show. Because it wasn't a good pair. I had to pull it out. Even though I like lemon. And even like I like my energy drink, they don't go good together. You see what I'm saying? So just because you package right, don't mean just because you like sweet wine sometimes, you might like a different wine. You can't drink both of them together.
Yeah.
Like people say you eat this, some kind of wines we eat with spaghetti or you pair food with wines and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't go together.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying about that is using it as an analogy. Is that you cannot mix yourself with a lot of stuff when you're trying to get stuff together.
Right.
Some things you got to come from out of, and some places you can't be in an environment. Not saying everybody's bad. It's not that. I can hang with people I want to, but I need to know when I need to pull back. Or what I need to do. I'm not saying anything wrong, like I said. But I'm just saying. It's just in what you want to do.
Right.
We had some comments up here. Let me see what Ryan said. Oh, Lord, can we go down? Oh, yeah. We read that one already. She said, okay, me too, to the point where I had been robbed me of every time. Okay. No, ma'am. Like I said, we control and create. Okay. We control the life that we want. You're right. Hey, Mary. How you doing? And then Ryan said again, because those kids are going to live there. You're right. Like I said, my daughter gonna live for life. She go wherever she wants to. She ain't paying me no attention.
None of them are.
No.
They don't pay us no mind. Man. Okay. Do you feel guilty for experiencing such things? Do you deserve it? Yeah, I don't feel guilty for experiencing stuff. I don't. But I do deserve to go. I should have went. I didn't go to Hawaii because of Shamir's 16th birthday. I didn't feel guilty about that because I wanted to celebrate her 16th birthday. Okay. Why I didn't go to Miami? Ain't had no excuse in the world now why I ain't want to go. The other day it was Monday notice. But I still should have went. We can't. All us came back. They came back. All us was sick. So I ain't missing nothing. She was sick. My whole household was sick. So it won't like me. I couldn't have bought them nothing home. They had a COVID. I had COVID. So what them did to me? I should have went. Let me see. The Bahamas. I guess the only thing I can say is they had it. The COVID was going on. That was too far away from home to be sick. They can't come back. If I would got sick over there, I had to stay over there until I got better. So that was the only thing that scared me. But I bet you next time I'm going to wake up in the Bahamas and it's going to be real soon. No, Barbados. I wake up in Barbados. It's going to be soon. Well, real soon. Probably a never. Ever
hey,
go.
brother.
Hey, big man.
So we talking about healed and fixed.
How you doing?
Come on, y'all. What y'all got?
So, anybody else got anything about being healed, from fixed to healed, from broken to fixed to being healed?
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. I enjoyed that because we all have been there. We have all been through something we didn't think we were going to get through, child.
Oh, Lord.
Broke us down. Thought we was going to die. Literally wanted to die. Tried to die. That's just some real. Tried to die. But, somebody prayed for us. Remember that song?
Amen.
Somebody prayed for us. When we didn't even want to pray for ourselves. Somebody did it.
For ourselves.
And we look back and say, gosh almighty, we made it.
Yeah.
And we can testify to it, talk about it, help somebody else through it. And can't quite say we are healed from it because I'm in that transition. I'm in between from that fixed to healed part.
Me too.
And I could feel myself actually moving on it. You understand what I'm saying? Marvin Sapp yesterday.
Yeah, but wouldn't made it.
Oh, I wish I could play that song right now. I'm telling you. No, because that song gets me. That song gets me. So I don't want to play that song. I don't want to play that song because that song really moves me, and this is not a good time to be moved right now. I had a lot go on. Let me tell you. From 2020 to 2022 done something to me.
Is it 22 or 23?
From 2020 to 2022. It's 2022 just started. She talking about is it 2023?
But this been some years, girl.
This year just started. It feels like it's almost over.
And 4 years already.
But that's deep, healed or fixed. Because some of us, we putting Band-Aids on stuff, and sometimes Band-Aids don't work because somebody can snatch it off and trigger us, and we think we okay.
Oh, you.
And them triggers, think about them triggers, and you find out the hard way, the wrong way. When you thought you was okay, and you really wasn't. And them people snatch them Band-Aids off, and you go crazy, and you be like, Lord, I thought I was okay.
Let me tell you, don't run and take what people do.
Them Band-Aids were old.
Girl, let me tell you, especially the one they put at the hospital, tape on top of it. Let me tell you what happened. Have you ever been around your family? And they say, okay, I'm going to show everybody, go to a family reunion. You say, oh, you're arrested at the table. Okay, she go, there she go. This everybody got to pick. They going to pick me. I'm going to use me. Because they used to do me like this all the time. Girl, T-shirt ain't back too tight. I mean, they sit right there, just wait for you to start. Somebody going to start provoking you in a minute. But you be saying the whole time, y'all leave me alone. I am rap tight, but I'm rap tight. I just don't take a lot of foolishness. Let me take it. Let me put it that way. This same right there, they knew right what to say to tick you off. And as soon as you go off, it's like, okay, but you sat right there and did it the whole time. You knew what you was doing the whole time. You ain't hear from that. I am here from that.
I don't want to tell you.
I told you.
They want to do a whole intervention on you right at the cookout, but you done trigger me though.
But ain't nobody seen you trigger me. All y'all seen this girl picking at me the whole time. Ain't nobody told her calm down, leave her alone. She ain't did that to you. You ain't said nothing. But as soon as I go off, everybody come on to me and shut me down, sit me down. Why you gonna set me down? This girl said this stuff the whole day. She been walking around. We been cook out 6 hours. Family reunion all day long.
That's because
it ain't taking you but 2 minutes to go off.
That's because you wasn't healed from it. That's what Grandma said.
But you know what?
Wasn't healed from it.
Yeah, but yeah, sometimes you can be healed for something. You're so tired of people talking about it. Then leave me alone. It's over. It's done with. It's over. It's over.
Well,
but that's how it goes sometimes, guys. That's how it goes. And I guess if anybody else got something they want to add to it, talk to us. Be real. I mean, we gotta be real with the stuff. And for real, in order for us to be healed from different things that's broken us, we have to accept that it is broken. We have to accept that these things happen. You ain't got to put your business out and tell nobody. I'm just saying, but you have to take the accountability to yourself to say, you know what? This is what is inside of me that is not right. You can, only one can do that. Because before you go to the doctor, if you don't feel good, like, okay, some years ago, I had problems. You might have started having the flutters in my chest. Okay. I was laying in bed. It was like my heart just started, I don't know, my heart or my chest. Something just started fluttering. I kept saying, I'm getting shortness of breath. Kids say, you need to go to the doctor. If I go to the doctor, he might put me on some medicine. Or he might give me a checkup. So what the problem can I tip so why I keep saying I don't feel good till she's not a doctor? Instead of going to the doctor. Because I had an ailment and the doctor can tell me what's wrong with me. So until I came to grips with myself, I said, I need to go get an EKG. The doctor said, you are stressed out. That had never went. I could have stressed myself out. I could have had a heart attack. Could have had a stroke. But what we do, we keep covering up, thinking things are going to be okay. We keep running to them same walls again. It ain't going to change. We ain't therapists. We just telling you what we know because we've been through stuff similar to this before. I know y'all probably been to church today. That's good and fine. And I am going to say this on live. You can go to church all day, like Brian say, and pray. But until you make the decision to get up and do what you need to do, you're going to keep going to church. And you're going to keep having the same situations. If you keep going to church praying for God to pay your light bill and you're going to get your tail up and get you a job, your life's going to be turned out. If you keep going to church
one scripture I remember is faith without works is dead. And I don't know which scripture that is.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that. I ain't saying nothing wrong with church. I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, the Lord has occupations for everybody.
Right.
He had 12 disciples. All of them had a job. Bam, look it up. Somebody was a doctor. Somebody was a lawyer. Somebody was a tax collector. But somebody was a fisherman. Ooh, bam, bam, bam. Watch it now. Now, if Jesus had people follow him that had occupations and stuff and did what they need to do, but I tell you, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I said, we ain't trying to be churchy, but you know, I'm just saying. Until we acknowledge what's going on with us, that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, because sometimes we don't want to hear that. Yes. I don't want to hear it all the time either.
And you got to be healed from some things, because we all know how growing up in our homes back in the day were. What happens in the household stays in the household. And believe me, a lot of that created a whole lot of trauma in our lives. And again, you ain't got to tell your business, but you got to come to terms with what's going on within you. And this is not the platform to tell your business, but it is the platform to talk to yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Come to terms with what's going on with yourself and get in a closet. Go in your room, bathroom, whatever. Right, sit in the tub, at night with a glass of wine and say, you know what? This happened to me. I got to accept it happened to me. And this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to start right here tonight. I'm going to get me a journal and I'm going to write it out. I'm going to accept that it happened. I can't change it. This is what happened. Blase, blase. And you know what? I'm done with it. It's time for me to start healing. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me, because that's what it was. Okay. My grandma, my mama, my sister, whoever did not know what to do back then.
That's right.
They didn't have the mental capacity to handle it how I felt like they should have handled it. So I can't do nothing about it now. And I'm going to move on because it takes that. That's what you got to do for you. Okay. And that's how we're going to move on, because a lot of us are holding so much
baggage.
Almost so much stuff from back in the day that we just simply cannot change.
And for one thing, it's so much of it that has half of it don't got to do with us, nothing to do with us
no
anyway.
way.
We just got pulled into it, but we just don't know how to let it go. And that's the hard part. How do you let some of this go? Like Denise said, take a step. Yes, acceptance is important. Sometimes it's hard to accept the truth.
Yes.
It is hard to accept the truth. Yep. Like Kia said too, some of these things, our parents and our grandparents or whoever, they did the best they could with what they knew. You know what I'm saying? Now that we know a little better, okay, but we have to let this stuff go. And sometimes we gotta let these families, you gotta get up off me. Because I can't keep dragging this mess with me. I ain't got nothing to do with that old mess. And people dead. They gone. I mean, God. What what does it have to do with me anyway? And Kia said something. Sometimes you accept it. Some things you accept, some things you do not accept. And the reason why I said it is because some things that were traumatic to us as children, we cannot accept. We shouldn't accept because some of us was violated. Yeah. I'm not gonna accept you violated me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't change it.
I can't change it, but what I can accept is that, okay, God, well, I understand this has happened to me. I don't want to accept this. I don't want this to be me, to be, okay, I don't want to put a label on me. But what I can do, like Kia said, I can go and I can ask, I can talk, I can jot it down. If the person is still living, what's that guy's name? Marco, isn't it Marco? He come on, the guy that comes on with his nephew, Marco. What is his name?
Oh, yeah. On Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook. I can't think of the guy's name. He said he was violated as a child by somebody that was close to him. Right. He took him and his mother went and faced the person. That was a big step. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody do that. You know what I'm saying? But that was brave enough for him to do that because it hurt him so much. But if you look at how his life had been, probably after that, it made it non-judgmental because now you can see why he probably the way he is. Right. You know what I'm saying? But then all too saying that once he did that, he's probably freer. I know he's probably freer from some of the things.
Get your questions out. You know, he had questions.
Yeah, he had questions.
Able to get answered.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So it's not like we accepting, but these people have done.
Coming to terms with
but you coming to terms with it. And go say, look, this is what happened. You know, you ain't got to air your stuff out on Facebook or YouTube or whatever.
But we be carrying around a lot of resentment for things. And, you know, you're going to take that stuff and that hurt and that pain with you around. And your life has stopped. You know, you stop in your life. You holding your life up. And you just got to find ways to just, you know, to try to get past it.
And you know what, kid, this topic, we're going to talk about this for a while because you know what? Not only that, what happened? That's a bug.
Oh. Yeah, it was a
no. Okay. Not only, like she said, we try to find different ways to cope, you know, for resentment to try to make you feel better. Some people go to drinking, some people go to smoking, some people go to a lot of different things, shopping or whatever they do to try to get past these things. But the way life is going now, we got to enjoy the best of we can. Let it try as much as we can to let it go. We all dealing with things. Even the freest bird got problems. And you know what that problem is?
Girl, who don't?
Trying to find a worm to eat. He sits up in the sky in a nest, but he got to fly down to get his worms to eat. So don't think he ain't got a problem. But he ain't worried about it. All he do is get out there and go get it. And that's how we got to be. You know we got problems, we got to get up and go find these solutions.
And on that note, if y'all don't have nothing else,
I don't know.
This was a good one. I enjoyed.
I did too. If y'all enjoyed, tag and share somebody. Share this out.
But do us a favor this week.
Okay.
We had a little notification that said to put a review on our page. So if you find the time this week to go up under that little review tab, to like put a review on how you like our little broadcast, that we've been doing. So just put a little review under there for us, please. One day this week. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I think I closed out last week.
Closed out again. You got something written out?
No, I don't. I don't have nothing written out.
So I guess I close out with B. Enjoy the life you have today, because you never know when it may end.
Life is too short.
Life is too short. Close up. Like I said, close up these chapters. We got to get these chapters closed up. It's a new year. It's March. This is the first Sunday in March, ain't it? Yeah. That's Sunday of March, I think. They March 6th. Yeah. It's the first Sunday in March. March Monday.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
First Sunday in March. The first week of March. Already gone. Time is moving.
Time is money, honey.
Yes, time is money, honey. What things you've been dealing with a little too long? Find the ways to release this pain, to free yourself, so you can live your best life. Best life. Enjoy it. Yes. Y'all have a great week.
Have a good week.
See you next week.
See you next Sunday.
Yes. Thank you.
We enjoy. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. Please share. Give us a review. Go back to replay and put your comments in there. Anything you think we can talk about that's hard topics, we're going to do it.
We're going to talk about sex next week.
What? Sex.
We're going to talk about sex next week.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all want to talk about it? Uncomfortable conversations. Let's get into it.
Yes.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
See you later. Bye-bye.